Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into Crypto ZX. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel today. To all my viewers watching my video right now, can I please ask you guys to smash that like button and hit the red subscribe button if you haven't already. This does help out the channel tremendously and it also keeps me motivated on making videos for you guys. But with that being said, let's jump right in today's content. Alright guys, before I begin, I would like to say the disclaimer, anything on this channel should not be taken as financial advice because I am not a financial advisor. Cryptocurrencies are super volatile, so please do your own due diligence and research before investing in these markets. Looking at the overall crypto market cap today, guys, you guys can see we are currently sitting at $1.71 trillion. We are up 0.6% in the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, BTC dominance is currently sitting at 39.1%. Looking at the overall markets, guys, in the last 24 hours, we are seeing some mild green across the board. Some altcoins up double digits, such as Cosmos, but nothing too crazy going on in the markets because if we are looking at the broader picture, the last 7 days, we are still seeing the markets quite a bit down. Majority of the market is down double digits. So that's something that should not be ignored right now. Obviously, we are in a weekend. We're coming out of weekend. So, we do tend to see a lot of manipulation occur in the cryptocurrency markets on the weekends. So I personally take the moves on the weekends with a grain of salt. So that's something that you guys should definitely consider as well. But today, guys, I want to talk about none other than one coin that we love on this channel, and that's none other than Cardano ADA. All right, my Cardano family, if we are looking at the Cardano price right now, you guys can see ADA is currently trading at $1.08. We have not seen this price for quite some time, but we are up 0.1% in the last 24 hours in USD comparative. We're also down 0.6% in Bitcoin comparative over the last 24 hours. Cardano's current rank on CoinMarketCap and on CoinGecko is at the top 6th spot. Market cap right now is $34.6 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is at $2 billion. So that's something I like seeing. The 24-hour trading volume is quite high right now, so that's something that should be pointed. But obviously, we did see quite a bit of a crash in the market, so we need to take those things into consideration as well. But if we are looking at the bigger picture, guys, in just the last year alone, Cardano is still up 211%. So let's not forget that when we are looking at the prices. But now let's get right into the exciting stuff, what everyone is here for, the ADA's price, what's going on, and where it could be going in the immediate short term. So let's get right into it, shall we? All right, as you guys can see, Cardano is currently trading at $1.07. And as you guys can see, as we're recording this video, we are literally sitting right on that level of support at that $1.07 mark, which is around the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level. And something to point out for you guys is that this level of support for the price of Cardano is very, very strong. You guys can see we did wick below it all the way to 90.1 cents, and the last time we wicked below to that point was back in April of 2021. So that is quite some times ago, and we saw the price of Cardano go there for the first time ever since then. But you guys can see we managed to bounce back up right off the bat, and you guys can see where we're currently sitting. You cannot make this up. We're literally sitting right at that level of support at that $1.07 mark. And if you had some orders placed in around here at that, what at to be exact, at that 91.7 cents mark, you're already up 17.5%, guys, because those prices did not hold for too long. And I do see this level of support for the price of Cardano to play out. So we will see what happens in the next coming days. But to all the viewers right now watching, you guys I'm sure know what has been going in the markets over the past couple of days, which has caused the price of Cardano to go all the way up, from $1.67 all the way down to this price, about a 30. If we include the wick all the way down to 91.7 cents, we saw a drop of about 43%. 43% drop for the price of Cardano. But if you guys don't know what happened, I'll tell you guys exactly what happened. We did see the price of Bitcoin fall below this level of support that I was talking about at the $43,549 level. We did break above it, but it was a clear fake out, and I did clearly say and indicate, if you guys want, you guys can go watch my recent videos before this crash happened. I was talking Bitcoin is at some critical price levels, guys. If the bulls are unable to take the price of Bitcoin above this level of resistance, and most importantly above that $46,000 mark, we could see this price at the $36,900 mark play out for us, and that's exactly what happened. We did see us break towards the downside, and we even break below this level of support and saw us go all the way down to $34,000 mark. But now one thing that we are seeing, is very, very interesting, and that should not be ignored right now. You guys can see before it, I'll show you, we're seeing a very, very crazy pattern play out for the price of Bitcoin right now. And if you are an altcoin holder, whether it's Cardano, anything else, you guys need to keep this factor in mind. I am seeing a repetition occur once again. You guys can see Cardano, the price of Bitcoin was having a hard time breaking above this level of resistance and staying above it. We did try to manage to get above it. Boom, clear fake out, try to touch above that level of resistance again. Unable to do that, bulls did not have steam. We saw the bears take advantage and saw the price of Bitcoin fall once again. And you guys can see we're having the same type of problem once again. We did see BTC try to break out of that level of resistance at that $36,900 mark, but you guys can literally see we touched it 2 times and rejection both times. So in the next coming days, guys, we need the price of Bitcoin to break out of this range and try to go back all the way up to that $43,549 mark. If that is able to happen, great. Things are looking great. But if not, guys, there is definitely a chance for the price of Bitcoin to fall below this level of support, and we could see these prices once again. So obviously, keeping that factor in mind, we could see ADA revisit that 93 cents mark, or even possibly go back down to that 80 cents mark. These are some things that obviously none of us want to see happen, but on this channel we need to keep things realistic, and that's why I always tell you guys, the price of Bitcoin should not be ignored, because Bitcoin is the king of the markets, and everything is correlated with the price of Bitcoin. So that's something we should keep in mind right now. Obviously, we did see a beautiful breakout towards the upside before this crash happened for the price of Bitcoin. We saw Cardano breaking out towards the upside, but we got unlucky. And this is cryptocurrencies, guys. This is why you always should be asking yourself, hey, is the money that I'm sitting at, is it too much that I cannot afford to lose? If the answer is yes, guys, you always want to be locking in some profits. I cannot stress this enough. So right now, we could see that Cardano is currently hovering around at this level of support, and I currently want it to stay around here. But if Bitcoin tumbles towards the downside, guys, we could possibly see more downwards momentum occur for Cardano. But if you're in it for the long haul, guys, you guys already know my stance on Cardano. I've been mentioning this for quite some time to you guys. Cardano is by far one of the most revolutionary cryptocurrency projects that has ever come into the market, and I believe it is one of the projects that is going to help the overall shape the overall cryptocurrency future and image, and Cardano is definitely one of them. And as you guys may know, Cardano is one of the leading competitors to Ethereum, and 69.27% of the supply is still being staked right now. This number should not be ignored, guys. This number should not be ignored, because this literally reminds me of early Ethereum beginnings. Obviously, Ethereum has such a such a lower supply, so obviously Ethereum is in a couple of thousands of dollars right now, but still the overall beginnings remind me of Ethereum, and Cardano is by far one of the biggest competitors Ethereum has ever seen. 69.27% of the circulation supply is being staked right now, and this number should not be overlooked, guys. Guess what people are doing? Guess what? The sophisticated investors, the one that believe in the project of Cardano, the one that believe in the vision, they don't care about if the price is at $3. They don't care if the price is at 60 cents. They are here to earn passive income off their holdings and just have patience, because these are the people that tend to do good when, in the long-term process. Obviously, if you want instant gains, guys, I'm sorry to say you might, there are instances you could get lucky, but 99% of the time, guys, patience is very much needed in this market. So if you are a major Cardano holder, or a fan, like I mentioned, there is definitely a chance of the price to fall even further down if the Bitcoin does tumble towards the downside. But let's say you were hoping to pick some Cardano up, at some cheaper price levels. Let's say you have some money on the side that you had to specifically put into Cardano. Let's say a money that you could afford to, lose, and you wanted to invest into Cardano. now might be the time, or you might want to put some buy orders at, around 70 cents or 90 cents. Again, not saying that this is a 100% possibility. We could see Bitcoin bounce towards the upside as well, which could cause the price to go back into the 78.6 and even start heading towards that $1.50 resistance level. But we need to look at all the perspectives, and right now there's definitely a chance for the price of Cardano to fall once again further down. So that's something I want to give you guys as a tip. But again, you guys do what works for you, not financial advice. I'm just giving you guys, what I personally think is going to happen. Long-term perspective, guys, Cardano, the sky is the limit for this project. If Cardano does tumble back down to these levels, I personally will be dollar cost averaging in and trying to pick up some cheap Cardano, because I do believe that these prices won't last too long. And if I am looking at the long-term perspective, sky is the limit for this project. And if we are seeing, even though the market is down right now, we have seen a major crash around the markets. Forget about the price. If we forget about the price for one single day, guys, and just look at the overall ADA ecosystem, the Cardano ecosystem, and how it has expanded over the past 2 years, it's just mind-blowing. And that's something that should not be ignored. If a project is absolutely not doing anything, the ecosystem is where it was at like 3 years ago, then that is a red flag. But if we see continuous development, continuous increase in the overall product, you guys know the project is heading towards the right direction. But again, do your own due diligence and research and invest what you can afford to lose. I cannot stress this enough. But that is it for today's update. Let me know in the comment section below where you could see Cardano price go at the end of Q4. And also, if I can ask you guys for one favor, that is if you can like, comment, and subscribe. That's literally all I ask for, and that would mean the world to me. I love you all. Thank you so much. And also follow me on Twitter, guys. If we're able to reach 1,000 followers on Twitter,